And let me refresh. Good morning, everybody. Or, well, it's afternoon now. It is afternoon now. Come on. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me refresh this so I can get this up. Hey, Pine and Ginger. Let me grab this live real quick so I can see your comments. Got it. Hey, Sherry. Welcome in, Sherry. It is afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? No, it's almost afternoon. I've got like 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and then it will be afternoon. And it's been a good morning so far. Hey, Michaela. God is amazing. He is all the time. Welcome in. Welcome in. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up on your way in, please. Why do I have an F in my line? It's supposed to be a D. Atio. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Okay. So I am in this lined vertical planner, everybody. And this lined vertical planner right here is what was this one called? Oh my gosh. Was this the Wild and Free? I don't remember the name of this now. I'm having a brain spasm moment. But anyway, this lined vertical was gifted to me, and I have been using this lined vertical to basically plan my next action, right? The very next action that I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of decorating on this. Not a whole lot of decorating, just a little bit. I already did some stuff from yesterday. I put down this to do and this organize right here because I want to do this. You have the mini line vertical that you haven't touched all year, Pine and Ginger. What's the name of the planner? Do you remember the name of this planner? Because I do not. So I've got some things that I need to take out, some things I need to put in as far as my planning process goes with this. No, ma'am, it's not socialite. It's not socialite. Now, this, what you're looking at right here is I actually just put this in this morning. Another thing that I'll be testing out because y'all know I test out planners like crazy. I already have this. This is my day designer sheet, and I wanted to see if the day designer sheet could be punched and put in here because I've been fiending for some hourly, and I've been fiending for some hourly. And these already have the hours from 5 a.m. to 9. And so I wanted to see how it would fit in here. It is a little bit on the long side. So I would need to cut this bottom section here off so that it can fit right in it. But when you close the planner, you don't see it. You don't see it at all. It doesn't protrude or anything. So I don't know if your girl is going to cut it or if she's just going to leave it just the way it is and use it. This is testing to see if I like this kind of setup. And I did make a phone call. Let me write this here. And then I'm doing my YouTube live. So I like this because it will give me a better idea of my time, the time slots that I'm doing things in. And I can track my time here versus not using this and trading this out for an hourly or hunting down an hourly. Because I already have this one that I was gifted. I don't want to not use it. And then I've got a boatload of these pages. So I want to use these as well because I love the day designer. So I can use this. I still have here to make any additional writings, or, I could just do it like this if I want to. So I could do it like this for the next day. And right here, more hourly. And then if I want to, I can use this section. If I don't want to, I don't have to. This is the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. That's why it has a time slot on both. But usually on a day-to-day basis, you're going to be able to get time slots, and then you're getting to-do list as well. So these are daily pages. You're using the mini lined vertical to write your homework. You're in college. When you go to college, you have a classic as well for your catch-all planning. You've been so excited about them both. So you're using the lined classic, Michaela? Yes, the Wonder Seeker. Thank you. Thank you, Naptural. I appreciate it. That's exactly what it is. It's the one with the unicorn. The person who gifted it to me kept the cover, which is great because I'm not into unicorns. And so she kept the cover, but she gave me the planner with the lilac disc, y'all, which is the most exciting part. It's the most exciting part. Hey, Erica. And so I'm going to be doing a little bit of decorating in here. In previous weeks, I've not really decorated too much, and I'm going to share with you because I don't think you guys have seen how I've been using it, because I've been testing it out for the month of July. Hey, Evie, I've been testing it out for the month of July, and I actually love how I've tested it out a couple of ways, y'all. So this is sticker testing to see how much space the stickers would take up as well. So just testing some things out, but this is how I've been using it, which is just to list. Okay, go back from the beginning. I have the monthly planner. I've Franken planned the sheets from the monthly planner in here. So I use this as my main brain dump to-do list. I write everything that I need to do on here. And then once, of course, that fills up, I add another one. So I write everything on here. Then I go ahead on a day-to-day basis. I will take off what's the first thing that I want to do off this list today. And I will write that first thing here on my list. I don't write second, third, and fourth thing on the list until I've completed that first thing. So I'm taking them off the list in the order of, you know what, I can complete this thing right here, right now. So let me do it. So that's how I've been using this. And it's been working out very well. It's been helping me to stay focused and be more concentrated, right? So I've loved using that. The reason why I'm bringing in these daily sheets is because, like I said, it does have the time stamp. So I can put what I need to do, number one, then I can put the time that I put it in the time slot that I started it. When I finish it, then I can see what time I finished it. So if you're looking for a way to track how much time you're spending on certain things, this is, for me, this is a good way for me to do that. As well. So that's what I've done. So for the month of August, which we're in, you're going to see this beauty right here. And it's just going to be like that for the rest of August. But right in the very front, I have my list in the very front. So list first, so monthly and then weekly. And I love that monthly, weekly, and then of course now the daily. In my Erin Condren monthly, I used a sticker kit that I was gifted. So here are some pieces that's left over from the sticker kit. So I'm going to utilize some of these. And of course, I have some of these as well. But I'm not going to use those. I think I'm going to use, which one was the smaller one? These are smaller. So I'm going to use these as well to give it a little bit of flavor on the month. I'm not doing anything too much on here because like I said, it's mainly for that productive reason that I have it. I would have liked to I should not have put this to do. You know what? This is what I'll do. I'll do it for next week. I'll decorate it for next week because I already have the to-dos here and it's going to mess up this right here. So I'll do this for next week. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it for next week. And that will work out better for me. Because I really want to use these. I really want to use them. And these stickers were from a sticker sheet that I actually found while cleaning out. So I had these sticker sheets that I found while I was cleaning out my some bins. So I'll go ahead and use those. So I'll stick them down next week. All right, so I'm going to use these as well. Where is my... Oh, Lord. It's one of them days, y'all. It's one of them days where my tweezers have decided to go AWOL. So I have to go hunting for the one that I have in my planner bag. So I know some of you all probably have not even put anything down in your planners as yet. It's Monday and y'all haven't even planned the day yet. Has everybody already planned their day, or somebody on here have not planned their day as yet? This isn't going to be wide enough, is it? Probably not, but we're going to use it anyway. You haven't planned for months? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You got to plan later. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. You have not planned for a month. This was not cut pretty good, so I'm just going to have to cut off a little piece. Where's my scissors? Y'all, my scissors ran away too. What's happening today? What is happening in Plannerland? Hold on, let me open this drawer. Nope, let's get the bag again. Sherry, you haven't yet? Erica, you're doing yours now. Evie, you're doing yours now. What's happening in Plannerland? So when you are not in your planner, using your planner, what are you doing? Like, do you just write on sheets of paper? What are you guys doing? After your nephew passed, you stopped doing a lot of stuff. You're slowly getting back into it. Yes, that can definitely be a hard thing to come back from. Definitely condolences, sweetheart, to you and your family as well, especially his mom, his parents. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, it's definitely not something that you want to go through. When one of my nephew passed, and he was a baby. Oh, that was difficult. That was difficult. That was difficult. Yeah, so tell me, what do you guys do? Hey, Kate, you just forgot to pay for bills? Don't run you just forget to pay the bills and don't run errands. No, EB. No, EB. So basically, anytime we see EB falling off of the planning wagon, we know to really try to get her back on, because we do not want her to forget to pay any bills or forget to run errands. Oh, man. So this still has just like a slither on both sides where you can still see the pink, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Good morning, Steph. How are you? Yeah, so this is my first time attempting to use a lined vertical. And I must tell you that my only complaint is that the lines are too tiny. The lines are too tiny, of course. The major complaint for me is that, of course, it's too, like, I'm a horizontal planner, so this is not enough space. But for what I need it for, it actually works out okay, because I use 2 lines at a time. So it works out. But if I couldn't use this for the stuff that I do with my horizontal, I just could not. I really couldn't. But I'm glad that I'm attempting and trying it. I'm feeling type disgruntled that this page is going to get both of these purple ones and this one doesn't have one. I'm feeling type disgruntled here. Hey, Monique, how are you? Nice to have you, Steph. Nice to have you. We are doing some little light decorate with me here in this lined vertical so we can, and then I'm going to write out some stuff for this week, even though I'm planning next week, right? This decoration is for next week. Most of my planning is for this week, will be for next week anyway. So the videos you see for this week will be for next week in all of my planners. So this one actually is okay that I've got to do that. All right, so I'm going to use some of this. This one says work. We are going to work. I'm definitely going to have to cut this. And I don't mind that too much. And the reason I put the header on the pink is because I don't want to lose any of my writing space. Have to stop it. Yes, please, everybody, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in. Please also hit that share button and share this live with a planner buddy, because you know how YouTube notifications get sometimes. So they may not know that we are live. All right, so you know what? I will cut after I finish. I don't know where Cheryl is today. Cheryl's just deciding to not play with us today. We're gonna have to hunt her down. We're gonna have to hunt her. Ooh, this sticker kit is kind of janky cut. It was cut kind of janky. I mean, it's not cut properly all the way, and then there's like, I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's pieces of it that's out, but it was gifted to me, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm gonna use it. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm going to use it. Okay, I need to cut a little piece of the bottom off. Just a little piece of the bottom so that I can get all the words in the top section. I hope that's straight. Was that straight? No, not really, but it's about to have to do. It's gonna have to do. And I'm not even mad at the people about this not so straight sticker, because y'all, cutting the sticker life, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. So this, I'm going to put this like a boss over on this section. So I'm going to remind myself, I'm just going to put it right here. So that way I don't have to worry about, okay, let's put the watch. I'm going to put this, and I probably want to get that. Let's see if I could take it up at all. See if I can move it over just a little, because maybe I could put this Boss Lady cup. I don't understand. What does this, what does a cat have to do with a Boss Lady? Is that a cat? I don't understand what a cat has to do with a Boss Lady. If anybody can tell me, then please do. Good morning, beautiful. Okay, so like that. That. And the time. And then I'll find something else to put on top. Not the shoe. Definitely not the shoe. So we'll find something else. Okay, great. So we've got this jacket, and I absolutely love this jacket. I love it. So I'm gonna have to have a piece of it cut off. And it's gonna cut off a piece of the shoe if I do that. It's gonna cut off a piece of the shoe, y'all. Otherwise than that, it's perfect, but yeah. We had to cut off a piece of the shoe. Let's turn this around really quickly because we need to get it from this side. And it has to be straight. Like, it can't even be lean. We cannot be on the crooked sticker team today. Cannot be on the crooked sticker team. So I'm already through it this week. Like, this week had not even started properly. Like, it started yesterday, but it hasn't even started properly. And I'm like, I'm too through with the whole entire week. Maybe this will keep me from having to cut the sticker if I could pull this up. I've got projects that I'm going to be working on because I need to get some projects done in the house. Oh, that's so pretty, but why is it next to the shoe? I gotta pick the sticker back up. Why y'all didn't yell at me and tell me that it's next to the shoe? It's next to the shoe. Can't have these two shoe stickers next to one another. We can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot do that. So I'm gonna put the girl with this one. It's still a jacket, but we'll put this one. And I'm still gonna have to put this down the same way. Let's turn her around. Upside down. Only because I don't want to cut her head off. When I cut, I would have to cut her head off. So the project that I'm working on, I'm actually working on two things this week. I'm working on the bathroom and the master bathroom, and I'm working on the paper, shredding and decluttering paper. Do you guys have any projects that you're working on at home? Hopefully trying to get it done this week. Okay. Let me know if you all have any of that to do. Because I certainly have that to do. So I've got this going to take me several steps. I've already started to do that. Okay, so where am I going to put this one? I've already started a few things towards it. So this one I can put here. So she has a jacket. And then just she has a coffee. And then the shoe on the very end. How about that? Yeah. And it says like a boss twice on the other side. Okay. You're planning your next camping trip. Clean up camping gear. Get the boys to get the house cleaned up. You've got a lot going. And those are some big ones. Those are some big ones. Those are some big ones. So we have to replace the drain stoppers inside the, well, I'm going to, you don't have to, but we're troubleshooting something else. So these are all a part of troubleshooting. Got to do one at a time. So I'm going to change out the drain out of the bathroom. So change the drain out the tub. I've already cleaned out the drain, and I watched a YouTube video, and I'll share this with you all too. I watched a couple YouTube videos and to clean out your drain, your shower, your bathtub, and also your faucets. And it's pretty easy. You use vinegar, white vinegar, that distilled vinegar. You pour maybe a cup or two down your sink, and then you pour some baking soda along with that. Make sure you guys watch the videos, y'all. Make sure you guys watch the videos. Why are you taking so long, sticker? Oh my goodness. Sticker. There we go. There we go. And once you do that, it's going to bubble it up, and you just let it stay there you leave it for a couple hours. You're decluttering your craft room. Yes, Vanessa. This is when Vanessa's going to see that she has way more than she thought. Y'all, this is my new X-Acto knife. When I tell you this thing is lethal, it's lethal. What I just did, it cut the stuff already. This thing is lethal. This thing is lethal. And so you do that, you let it sit there for a couple hours, and then after a couple hours, you rinse it out as well. So that's one way, and then that will get rid of if you have like any odor or prevent any odor from coming up. Not coming up, but you know, sometimes, I mean, over years of use, you need to clean that stuff out. There's no way that you can usually get down in there. And so that's first step that we did was to clean that stuff out. And so now after cleaning it out, I'm going to be able to properly replace. So we're going to replace the one that's in the tub. And that's going to be a trip because there's a special tool to use to be able to get that thing out. Oh my goodness. Like there's a tool to be able to get that thing out. We are on a slab. So there we go. So that's pretty. We are on a slab. Oh, I never told y'all to like stick all the way down stickers. And so there's no way for us to get down deep in the nitty gritty of it and like undo anything like in your kitchen. But yeah, it's going to be done. It's going to be done. So that's what we're doing. Go ahead and refresh if you guys are. If you need to, if you're not back, you can refresh. You're resting up from your camping over the weekend, but you need to pay the bills. Yes, I'm filing dinner date tonight with the Hubs. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary. I thought that camping trip was like for your anniversary. Was that just a family get together or was that your big old anniversary? I thought that was your big old anniversary party, Sherry. I thought that's what you guys went to. It's a big old anniversary party. This X-Acto knife is no joke. It's tearing everything up. It is cutting everything up and down. Okay. Almost. Well, I'm not going to move it. I'm not moving it. This is looking kind of cute. I'm going to turn it around in a second so you guys can see it properly. This is kind of cute. And just a reminder, this is for next week. Now, if I choose not to put stickers up in this section, I would just put what my main goal is. My girl, you got to do this today. There's no putting it off, not until tomorrow. You have to do this today. First thing in the morning, after you do your little morning routine, this is what you need to tackle, that particular item, you know, and I think most days we have one of those particular items to do, but we try to avoid doing that item and we do all the small little itty bitty items. And then at the end of the day, we don't have any time to do that one eat the frog thing. So this is where I would put that item, that eat the frog item, that must do needs to get done right now, Tamara item. But I can also put that as the very first item on the first two lines. So it's flexible. It's flexible. It was just a big old celebration. It was originally a camping trip that, okay, it transformed on y'all. It transformed on you all. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. I like that. Okay, so also what I'm going to do now is I'm going to section off a space on the bottom. And I section off a space on the bottom down here for just to use in this week's. I have organized because I want for this 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't even have put it on Friday for this week. But at least for 4 days, I want to be able to organize the paperwork in the kitchen. So that's what I'm going to put down here as well. That's what I'm going to put down here. So this is just a specific section for something specific. I can also choose to put, oh Lord, meal. If I want to put a meal down in this section, I can also choose to do that as well. So if you're a person that does meal planning, you can put your meal planning down in this section. You can also even use the bottom section as a tracker. So let's say you write the thing that you're trying to track for the week. Write it, check it if you've done it for the first day, and just do checks for the rest of the days of the week. I know, like some people aren't able to track like that, but tracking doesn't work for me. Or I don't work well with tracking. Is that a better statement? I don't work well with tracking. Tamara does not work well with tracking. Two. And yeah, this definitely needed to be cut a little better. Okay, perfection. I'm liking this. And this sticker kit. This is the second time I'm using it, and then after that, I'll still have maybe like 1 to 2 more times that it can be used as well. So a sticker kit you can get, depending on how you use it, you can get 2, 3 uses, sometimes even 4 out of it, depending on what you're doing with it. So if you are trying to think about purchasing a sticker kit, just think about how many times you want to use it. If it's like, okay, I only want 1 to 2, then maybe a mini sticker kit would be better for you. If it's, you know what, I'm going to want 3 to 4 maybe, then a full kit would probably work better for you as well. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm just using. Use all the stickers. You all don't forget to watch the plan with me that I do in my Erin Condren Life Planner. #use all the stickers is still in full effect, and that is a challenge. #use all the stickers challenge. And it's spanning over 9 weeks, plus I have a bonus week. I already got stickers for a bonus week, so the 10th week is going to be a doozy. So just make sure that you guys are ready for that. You can #use all the sticker challenge on Instagram, so that I can see, or we can all see your spread. So share the love. Let us see what you're doing. Let us see what you're doing. We need to use up the stickers. We have more stickers that are going to be released within the next month and a half, y'all. Let me just tell you, because September, we already start seeing things in the middle of September, but the release is actually supposed to be in October. So make sure that you're using up those, making room for the next ones. All right, good deal. Good deal. I like that so far. You have some stickers left from a sticker kit back in spring. Oh my goodness. You just did a lot of ordering last weekend between Gold Mine and Cocoa and the Oso paper and cookie sticker code. Lord, girl, you came back like a wrecking ball, huh? You came back like a wrecking ball. So there are some date covers. I wonder if I should use these. Should I go ahead and use these? Let's see. Monday. Let me see if I want to use these here. I do not. No, I don't. Because the date covers are not the same width as the stickers. The date covers would, let me try this one, would probably fit this one. Not really either. That's interesting. And then they're too short for this. They're too short for that. So nope, we don't want to use these. We're going to use those another time. I wonder what kit this would. This might have been made for an Erin Condren. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. So we've had, look, I think these might have been extras too. So still got a good amount of stuff left over to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we have 7 of these. I'm thinking, should I save this? Okay, so I'll just 1, 2. Should I save this or not? This is like almost a perfect fit in between the, oh, it's like a perfect fit in between the lines, the top here and the bottom here. All right, your girl's gonna have to put this down and use it. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry. I've got to. Like, look at that. It's almost like a perfect fit. So I can't overwhelm myself this week because since I'm going to be doing a lot of organizing in this, I'm organizing the paper and shredding. So with doing that, you know, you make a mess. So you have to organize, shred, and clean. I'm not about to try to do a whole lot extra to do anything to myself. So I don't need a whole bunch of space or to-do list. So we're going to put these here. Oh my goodness, this is cute, y'all. This is turning out better than I anticipated it coming out. It was not my plan to use these. It was really not my plan. That was not my plan today. But that's just how it turned out. That's just how it comes out. We just came off of a no spend, low spend. Whoop whoop. And I'm still kind of tracking my no spend days, which I have not purchased any planner items since my no spend, low spend. None. Not one, y'all. Not one. It's been like a whole 4 days. A whole 4 days. I have not, and I'm okay with that. I think a couple, oh man, y'all. It's been 4 whole days. And one of the things I said to the ladies was that we had to do a spend intervention, because when you do a no spend, low spend, the first thing you want to do when you get off is buy all the things you could not buy when you were on it, which you don't need to do because that would defeat the whole entire purpose of doing that no spend, low spend. Girl, look, stop eyeing the Erin Condren and just go ahead and get the Erin Condren. That's all I'm just going to tell you. Stop eyeing the Erin Condren and buy the Erin Condren. For those who are going to say it's too expensive, I'm just going to need you to put $10 to $15 a month aside between now and the next release, and you'll be able to get your Erin Condren. You spend $10 to $15 on way meow, 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 meow. Keep your mouth shut, Tamara. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you save up for it, you budget for it, you put it in your sinking funds, you can more than afford it, especially when they have it on sale. There's usually a 20% off, 30% off. When they do have it at that cost, even with the shipping, you can get it. You can get it. So, I mean, hey, Jimmy Cliff had a song, you can get it if you really want, right? You're debating on if you should have it start in September or have it start in 2020. Well, it depends. Like, are you okay with what you're using now? Question number 1. Would you be upset with yourself if you did not continue to use what you're using now and dropped it for the Erin Condren? Because you already spent money on what you're using now. However, on the second hand, are you going to have a panic or anxiety attack if you have the Erin Condren in your possession and cannot use it until January? That's the question right there. That's the question right there. That's the questions, Pine and Ginger. So let's see what your answers are to those beautiful questions. Let's see what those are. You talked yourself out of stickers all morning, but you will go back on tonight. Atia, do not go back and get them stickers on. Leave them stickers alone. Leave those stickers alone. Leave the stickers alone. You don't need to have those stickers. Leave the stickers. All right, so grocery shopping. I know I will have to do the grocery shopping. However, do I even usually, I don't write the grocery shopping in this one here. What I will write in here on this is I'm gonna put below in this section. Do I want to put this here? Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. So that's credit card. This washing machine. No, this is the water right here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Here's the bills. So I'm going to just put for the bills so that I can check a bill every single day. So this is the light. This is the water. And this is I don't even know if this is what this is for. You probably have a fit for leaving your current Happy Planner after paying for it. Well, then there's your answer. Leave the Erin Condren until when when there's another sale that comes on, then you can grab that and then have it start in January. But order it closer to January, like Thanksgiving time. But just make sure you're planning and budgeting for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Atia, do not. I'm telling you, Atia, do not go buy them stickers, okay? Don't buy them stickers. Don't buy them stickers. Okay, so light, water, card. I do have one card. Y'all, I got one charge card that I need to pay. Need to pay them people. And then I have, I'm going to put the house for gas because I have natural gas as well. So I'm going to put the house. So I need to check that one. These are what I need to make sure that I'm checking. And what else do I want to check? I need to go to the dump. So this is just, once a week. Make sure that I go to the dump. At least once for the week. Hey, Just Winsome. How are you? Just Twins mom. I'm always calling you Winsome. I don't even know why I'm always calling you Winsome. And then I need to do some grocery shopping, which will not be on Saturday. So we're going to put this grocery sticker on Sunday because, y'all, we got to use all these stickers. We're going to use these stickers. Money. I need to put this. Okay, so for this week here, remember we're saving $52 for the $53 per week towards our October release planner money. So I need to do that. I need to put mine in for last month. Like I slacked. I didn't put mine in for last month. So I got to put that in. And then of course I do have some chores that I need to do for the home. So I'm just going to put this to be able to put the chores, and it's not like regular vacuum, etc. These are those projects that we're talking about. So I want to put that stuff on there. One of the things that I want to do is every week I want to dump a certain amount out of my email and out of my cell phone. So my text messages, pictures, all that stuff. And emails. I want to make sure that I'm dumping a specific amount every single, okay, you need to get rid of 10 email messages every single day. It can be overwhelming to try to get rid of more than that. I mean, not really more than that, but just a lot at one time, especially when you have 2 or 3 email addresses, and then you still have to delete pictures out of your phone, delete videos out of your phone, and then delete your deleted box. It gets a lot. So I'm just doing a little bit at a time every single week, and hopefully that will get it done. But 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 things in the corner. Oh, the drama that we all have about exercising. Like, how many of us have said, I need to go do this exercise, but the exercise has yet to be done? Me, pick me. So that's my case. That's my case. Okay, so this I'm going to leave because I can put those 2 things on my in my either a mini planner or something like that. You delete your emails during your train commute to work. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how many emails I get on a daily basis from, well, actually I have 3 email accounts, but I stopped checking one of them, which I really should get back to checking. I'm going to use this little thing right here because heaven knows what it's for. I don't even know. It's just going to be sticking on the paper looking like, why am I still here? Oh, look at the floral one. It's going to be like, why am I here? Yeah, so I tried to delete several this morning. Who did I delete this morning? I think it might have been DSW. So I just searched in my thing, DSW, and a bunch of DSW emails came up, and I just hit that delete button. No, I don't want it like that. Yeah, I think it was like 145. Okay, like 145 DSW messages. Seriously? Who does that? So I did that. This says top 3 goals. Maybe I just cover this and it just says top goals for the week. Hey Lisa, how are you? Yeah. Yep. So that's how my stuff comes in. And then I have, because that's where I get a lot of, I do get a lot of promotional offers through that particular email. I'm signed up for a lot of stuff, y'all. Staples, Office Depot, all of my cashback sites. I mean, all of that stuff. Don't forget to unsubscribe. Yes. Let's not even talk about the fact that I've been crying because I've been unsubscribing to certain emails because I'm like, you know what? I need to get the distraction out of my face. I need to get it out of my face. Get it out of my face. You're welcome. You're welcome. So this is next week. This is next week in here. I missed a day. No. Oh, okay. No. It's okay to miss a day. It's okay to miss a day. I missed a day because I'm not doing none of that on Sabbath. I'm not doing none of that on Sabbath. So, ooh, I could put the doctor on Saturday. No, let's put this. Y'all, we gonna put this cat. We gonna put this cat on Saturday. We gonna put this cat because you guys have not even told me what does this boss babe have to do with a cat? Has nothing. Hey, Purple Paisley. It has nothing to do with the cat, but this kitty's about to go on Sabbath right here because this is, I don't know, kitty. I don't know. We're going to use you because you came on the kit. We're going to use you. You came on the kit, boo. We love you. The kid is like, I need some love too. Kitties need love too. So there you go. You got it. You got it. I'm going to take the shoe. I'm going to take the shoe too. Absolutely nothing, Atia. It's like nothing. They needed to put, you know what? They needed to put something. So they just put that darn kitty on your page. It made you have to find something to do with that cat. It's like some of those stickers in the Mamby sticker book. Like, why does a coffee cup got to be in my floral sticker book? Even though I don't remember if there's a coffee cup in the floral sticker book. I'm just saying. That's just an example. That's just an example. Oh, there we go. So the cat's used. The shoe is used. We good. We good. If they're going to include a cat, they should include the dog. Ah, beautiful. And then the next thing you know, I have a whole farm that has nothing to do with the sticker book on my pages. We're not about that life. We're not about that life, okay? We're not about that life. We are not about that life. Okay, so this is what next week is going to look like, the 12th through the 18th in the planner. So back to today, because obviously y'all see that I'm supposed to be planning today, but then we got distracted. And let's talk about distractions. So for those that are coming in, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And also share the video with one of your planner besties who you know are not on the live. Yes, country living. I'm all for good farmhouse theme and country living, but no, we're not about, no. No, no. All right, so let me look in this container, and I'm gonna pass this container by so y'all can see this container, and it's kind of a hot mess right now, but hold on, let me see if I can pass it by so y'all can, hold on, there we go. So I've got this container, and this container started out to be quite organized, but now it's really not as organized. So this container has as I'm cleaning, I'm finding things, and so it has sticker kits and washi tape and things that I'm finding in here. So when I want to plan something that I don't have something specific for, I can come in here and just see what's in here and pull one or two things out, and let that be a theme for me for that week. So that's what that is. Let me see if I can keep it up there and move this back. So, but I want to always check that first. I always want to check that first because we got to use all the stickers. That's why we got that hashtag use all the stickers challenge, because there's so many leftover everything that I have, and I'm like, ooh, no, we need to be doing something. We need to be on this. We need to be on this. So I'm looking, I'm seeing this, these. So I think I'm going to use those for this week. I think so. What is this? Upload. Oh yeah, because I do need to do some social media stuff as well. Nope, this is not going to be the right thing. And I like this because, y'all, I can experiment with stuff. You know, I can experiment with stuff in this planner. This is not my, like, ooh, how should I put it? It's not my Erin Condren. It's not my Erin Condren. It's not my Vintage Botanical. It's not my Daydreamer. You know what I mean? It's not, there's another planner that I have that I'm like, no, we cannot experiment in that. Do you have a planner like that? That you're like, no, we don't play them games. We don't play those games. We will not be experimenting in this planner. We do not play those games. Do you have a planner like that? Yeah, so one of my thing is I've been trying to eliminate focus. Okay, so this particular sticker company goes from side to side. Her headers go from one end all the way to the other end. So this probably was made for the Happy Planner, maybe. And so I've been on just on a little mission to try to stay focused, Today's actually one of my social media days. One of my filming days as well. And so making sure that I'm eliminating as many distractions as possible is something. I'm on a mission, y'all. I am on a mission. So as I find out the different ways that I can do that, I will surely share it with you all. Oh, your super mom is like that? Your super mom is like, no, we are not. We ain't playing with the super mom. Like wrong monthly. Yes, we could play with the wrong monthly, but we are not. Do not mess with my super mom. Yeah, that wrong monthly, I like it, y'all. I'm using it as my social media. It's my social media planner. And it is, hold on. Okay, so I'm getting distracted. I have it also, I have it Franken-planned with the Supermom. Hey, Cindy. So basically the same concept that I have inside of this planner is the same exact concept in here. I'm going to list all the videos and things that I want to do. And then as I do them, I'm checking them off. But even beyond doing a video, there's days where I need to do more. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done anything for This week, I don't think I've done anything for this week, which I need to today. So this was last week. I did a little bit last week, but I need to do for this week. So today, look, y'all, today is book day. Okay, today is book day. So you need to find a book and read, start reading a book, or go buy yourself a book. Okay, a book that you've wanted for a long time, but you have not bought it. You need to go buy that book today. Or you need to read a book that you already have. Start reading a book that you already have. Okay. This evening, for those of us who don't know, tonight here on YouTube, 7 o'clock, we are going to begin our 31 days of prayer for our husband. We did the reading for that last month. So now it's a joint. My husband is going to chime in and give his opinion on the and thoughts on the reading. So he'll be with us probably every Monday on that. So please make sure you join us as well for that. Trust me when I tell you, the book is not just for the husbands. The husbands have the ones for the wives, but you can join in on the live whether you're married, single. It doesn't matter. Make sure that you're coming in because you get so much self-growth in that book. It's not even funny. Like, that book was for me. It for more than for him, it was for me. So anyway, that's my Franken plan thing. That's my Franken plan thing. So I use that. So I've got a plan in that next. I got a plan in that next because I have to put out what I want to do for this week and then get them done for social media. Because I was slacking and didn't do a lot of it last week. Slacking and did not do a lot of it last week. Yeah. So that was a little distraction right there. So one of the things that I'm doing to get rid of distractions, and some of you planner babes are going to be like, no, I am actually packing up and putting away all planner supplies that I am not actively using. So every single planner, paper, all of that stuff, every single thing that I'm not actively using, I am putting that away. I'm putting them in clear totes and moving them into the garage. They're actually coming out of the house, period. Some of you ladies have a craft room. I do not have a craft room. And my craft supply was actually growing out of this. It grew out of the space that I designated for it. So let's not even talk about it's actually growing out of it. It's grown beyond the space that I initially designated for it. And so with that being said, I need to pull back in. I need to rein myself back in. And so I'm decluttering, gifting, which I've done a lot of that as well. So I'm just getting rid of a lot of stuff and packing away what I'm not actively using. Out of sight, out of mind, just for a little bit. And before I purchase something, I will make sure that I check my totes to see if I need it, if I just want it, or what the case might be. But that's one of the way that I'm eliminating that distraction, because I get very caught up in when I see my beautiful purple disc. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to change my planner back to a planner that I can use my purple disc. And so I changed the planner, changed the cover, and in it never fails. I end up changing the whole setup on the inside, right? Because I got to do something to match. And then I turn around, not even a month later, I'm like, oh, but I want my blush disc and all of this. And so I end up changing my whole entire thing again. And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm trying my best to stick to what I'm using. This sharp thing is, wow, it's amazing how sharp this thing is. So I want to be able to try to stick to what I have and not be distracted by the beauty of the other things that I have. If I know that I need to change and I need to get something, I'll walk outside and go and get it. That's the thing. That's the deal. That's the deal. All right, so I've got that going. I don't even know where I could put this whole thing because I don't use that. Right, right. I don't need any pressure on there at all. It's just already doing its own thing. I'm like, ooh, that is pretty sharp. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. And then there's this one says hello gorgeous, and I will use that even though it's not necessarily for this, but I'm gonna use that right here. I don't want to mess with my to-do. Don't want to go too far over the line. So hello gorgeous. So that eliminates having to have that on one day. We're gonna put this one here. And that's a purse. I think that's a purse. Yep, that's a purse with a croissant and a mocha choca latte. What do you people order when you guys go to Starbucks? What's y'all fancy names? A fancy grande latte. I don't order Starbucks, so I don't know. Venti. Oh, I know the venti. That's one of the sizes. A venti something something something. Macchiato somebody. What's your Starbucks order? Okay. Y'all know y'all be heading up there for the fancy stuff with the fancy names. Grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew. What kind of thing is that? Okay, I agree with the. Okay, so it's a large vanilla sweet cream something something. What is this cold brew thing you speak of, ma'am? What is this cold brew thing you speak of? It sounds like you're ordering a coffee bear. Trenta mocha caramel. What is a Trenta? What is a Trenta? What is a Trenta? Cinnamon bun needs to be on the other side. But it's all cinnamon bun. Okay, that means I have to cut this. I've got to cut this because we're not about to do that. We are not about to do that. Do I do the darker one? I do like the darker one. What size is a Trenta? And do I do 2 or do I do 3? Ooh. Trenta's the biggest size. Like, did they have that like all the time, or did they just like come through saying they need something bigger than, was it the grande or the venti? I don't know. What was the largest one before? Because that sounds like something they invented. Someone invented that. Like, who says, let's just go make a Trenta drink? And that's a whole lot of caffeine. That's a whole lot of caffeine. Oh, yours just got it last year? Okay. So you're wearing it out. she's like, it just came and I'm about to show them what I'm working with. I'm about to show them what I am working with. They brought this thing here late in the game. Play with us like that. Don't you play with us like that? You get nervous when you go to Starbucks. We know how to order or what to order. You mainly, okay. So Atia, you be ordering your French cruller. Yeah, she said, I got twins to keep up with. I need all of it. Let me use this one. I need all of it. What's Dunkin' Donuts order? What did I order one time? Dunkin' Donuts, T-Mobile has these, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. Y'all, my brain just is skipping, so I don't even remember. Hey, Lori, how are you? Good morning. Who has caramel macchiato? Does everybody have that? A caramel macchiato? I don't even know what a macchiato is. I just like the way it sounds. But that wasn't the Dunkin' Donut thing. Dunkin' Donut was something else. Dunkin' Donut was something else. Okay, so then I need this brown one, and then I could use. Yeah, the fancy Starbucks cup is great, but I don't think I'm gonna be spending my dollars on the fancy Starbucks cups. No, I don't think that's what I will be doing. I'm gonna get a sticker book or two, or two, a sticker book or two, please. Okay, so let me use this and I'll cut it up. Starbucks has one, but you didn't drink it. Yeah, let me just. Oh my goodness, honey. I try to stay as far away from caffeine as possible because y'all don't want to see me on caffeine. That's not cute. It's not cute. It's not pretty. It's not fun. None of that. None of that. None of that, y'all. I look like I feel like I've taken some type of drugs. Oh my goodness. My heart starts racing. I feel like I'm having a panic attack. But at the same time, I feel like, like I can crawl on the wall. I'm crawling on the wall. Ah! You drink too much, so you get your cups for free? Oh my goodness. You're not a fan of caramel in coffee. You like the mocha iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, okay, okay. So I do like, okay, so sometimes I think I get this attitude, y'all. I get this attitude sometimes when we're traveling and I'm like, I'm a grown woman. You know that attitude? I get that attitude when we're traveling. And I'm like, I could drink this coffee thing, so I'll get a cappuccino. That just came to my mind. We would get a cappuccino from like the Q Quick Trip or something and mix it with some decaf coffee because it's always too sweet. So we would mix it with that, and my hubby and I would share it. But boy, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what happens with the Starbucks ones and Dunkin' Donuts, even that International House or International Delights or something at the grocery store. Y'all, I promise. I don't play that games with them anymore. I don't play those games. They beat me every time. They beat me every time, so I don't do it anymore. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Um, you live through everyone else's cup picture. Exactly. You own only one hot pink Starbucks. I don't own any. A plain latte from Dunkin' Donut in NYC, girl. Yeah, so I don't play that game with those things anymore. Have me crawling up the wall. Okay. So I don't even know what these things are called. I wonder if you guys can see these properly. I don't know what those things are called. Like, what are uni whales? Are these a uni whales? Is this a unifin? Is this a whale? Unicorn? What is this? I don't even understand these things. I don't know. I'm out of the, like, when it comes to these kind of things, y'all, I'm out of the loop. I don't even know what these things are. They're called narwhals. Oh, that's a narwhal. I see. My son talks about narwhals sometimes. Sometimes he said he's a narwhal, and I'm like, okay. Okay, so since these are narwhals, I can put them on my planner. Since we know what these are, we don't put unidentified things on our planner. Starbucks is not your favorite. It tastes bitter to you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look. Oh, y'all, this one has a French fry. Oh my goodness. This one got a French. This one, organized French fries. Organize some French fries. So I think I'll put them down here to highlight whatever that organizing task is. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. I got 8 of them. So we're gonna do better than that. We're gonna put it at the top. We're gonna put it at the top. We're gonna put this one at the top. And I don't want to take up too much of the space, y'all, because you know I need my space. So maybe on Thursday. But I want the fries before Thursday. I had some yesterday, I had some sweet potato fries. Okay, we're gonna leave it for Thursday. We're gonna leave it for Thursday. We're gonna put it so it has 2 days. Because since the lines are small, I'm doing 2 days, 2 lines for one thing. I'm doing 2 lines for one thing. If I need more, then I'll get more, but that's it. And this one is drinking some juicy juice out the fancy glass. That's all I can say. Like I can't do the bubbly things, really, but we gonna drink some juicy juice out the fancy glass on Friday. No, we're gonna do that on Tuesday because this matches on Tuesday. Matches on Tuesday. Juicy juice in the fancy glass. Yes, we're starting it today. Lori will be on tonight at 7 o'clock here on YouTube. So make sure you look out for that notification here tonight on YouTube. Hello, Gorgeous. Gorgeous is a Supergirl on Saturday. We're going to put the right there on Saturday. So we're starting it tonight. So make sure you're reading day number 1. You're doing your journaling for day number 1. And any thoughts and questions and comments you might have, make sure you have that handy for this evening. Make sure you have that handy for this evening. So just, you know what? I think I don't want to put this one on here because look, she's taking a bath or something. Well, maybe this is a self-care day, bubble bath. So how about we do some bubble bath on Friday? All right, she gonna go. She can come. She could play. She could play bubble bath on Friday. We're gonna do that. But that's pending I fix this dang bathtub. Oh man. That's pending I fix. If I don't, then I have to reschedule that till the next one. Tuesday? Y'all, no. So Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be a day off? No, we put it on Sunday. We put it on Sunday. I don't even think that's gonna work, but it's okay. The 31 days. There is a book that we're reading, 31 Days of Prayer for Your Husband. We read it last month for the 31 days in July. It actually is self-growth for us, not for only for, praying for the husbands, but we had an amazing time. We got lots of lashes. Basically just looking at ourselves and seeing us and the fact that we are definitely in need of change, in need of being better. And so we're doing a little bit more in-depth study of it between now and whenever we finish. We're going to be taking a little bit more time than one page per day because it was too much to do 1 page per day because I promise you it was so, oh my goodness, y'all, it was so eye-opening. And for those who were on it, who did the 31 days of reading with us, what did you think of it? Put your comment down below so those who might not know about it, they can have a little bit of insight as to your feelings, not just mine. I don't need, happy birthday. This one says happy birthday. This one is in a cloud. We're going to take the cloud. So we're going to be taking a little bit more in depth. Only the ladies did it on our Instagram live. But for this one, my husband is going to come on and he's going to chime in and give his thoughts and opinions because there's a 31 days of prayer for your wife, 31 days of prayer for your children. And so everybody just pick whatever book is relevant to them as well. On it to do. So that's what that deal was. That's what that was. So please join us. Consider joining us. Do I want to do this? No, I don't want to do that. Consider joining us for it. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Definitely was. Definitely loved it. Okay, so this sticker says girls rule, which, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I don't need this month here, but I'm just going to stick this girls rule right over top 3 because usually I want to do, 3, but I have more than 3 things that I want to do for the week, usually. Which is going to be, let me put the $sign because that's going to be some bills. And I'm going to put that at the bottom. And then I'm going to do, what else would I want to do? Is it important for me to contact anybody? I don't think I want to do anything else though. Okay, let's put you there. Let's put two of you. One has a rainbow and one has, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So let's put you there. And this one we're going to put here. Bam. So that works for me. And so that's how I kind of try to use a lot of these stickers. So that's just use up a lot of these stickers that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be a possibility. I could put one across, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to leave these so we have something else for another time. This is only 5. That's only 5, but do they line up? Let's see if they line up. A lot of times these do not line up, and that's usually the issue, is that they don't line up. And who's got time for things that don't line up? Not me. I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Do not have time for that. So on the sheet, that's for today, right? So this is for today. I know that in the evening, and this pen is not a quick dry pen. I just Univolve Vision. I don't too much fancy schmancy this pen because it's not a quick dry pen and it smudges at times. I know at 7 o'clock this evening, we're going to do the YouTube Live. It is now 1, so about from 1:30 to 2, I'm going to take a break and I'm just going to rest. You usually put those boxes in a box without so it doesn't cover the line? Yeah, without it, so they don't cover the line. Yeah, so I could probably put them on the side. Maybe put one on the side. Maybe put one on the side. Because I've been awake since like 5 o'clock this morning, and I've been going since 5 o'clock this morning. Got on the prayer line at 5:30. Then I did some cleaning in the kitchen. I actually have to do a couple loads of laundry today, so I'll do that later on in the evening. And I still have to figure out what's for dinner. So before the live, let's say starting at 5 o'clock, laundry. Right? So I have load number 1. I'm just going to put check boxes. 1, 2, 3. But that depends because I like to wash and dry and fold and put away. So I like to do that so they don't stay inside of the basket, because y'all, I promise you, if I could get 4 in, that would be great. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that between 5 and 7. We'll see. And then I gotta figure out what's for dinner tonight. So here on the note section, I'll put figure out dinner. I would definitely want it to be something easy. So I need to figure out dinner. The projects that I need to do. And so this is the stuff that I've done for today. So I can put that in here for today. I'm also going to need for the rest of the day or rest of the evening, probably after that YouTube Live, I'm going to need to make sure that I edit tomorrow's video. Okay, because there's one for my mini that's going to be posting. Then I also need to film my Bible review because I missed that for yesterday. Edit, upload. So I need to do the Bible review as well. I'm not even in frame. So figure out dinner, edit the video. Then I also would like to try to shred some more paper for the day. I did clean up the area and put some things outside, so I need to shred. shred papers, which is basically means I've got to sort. So I've got to sort, shred what needs to be shredded, and then I have to file away or develop where it needs to be to file. So this stuff, I'm not going to put anything else on this paper because sometimes I think we overwhelm the things that we have to do for the day, and I definitely don't want to overwhelm what I have to do for the day. So for tomorrow, and I'm actually going to grab a brand new one for tomorrow. Sometimes I won't know everything that I need to do for the week. I won't, right? I definitely won't. I just kind of plan as I go along and as I see that I'm able to plan those stuff. Track your no spends. I'm in the process of doing that. Fine tune your schedule, your car care item. Look for the cook time for veggies. The eyebrow shaver, I don't need to get that because I found 2 in the home. I still need to do my home project list. Spray around the house. Okay, so spray around the house is on here. I need to take this off and I need to put it here. I'm putting it on my to-do section. Are the previous Bible reviews available? Yes, it is. They're all available. The latest one is number 14, which was last week. So I try to post them every Sunday. So I'm going to do number 15 plus from now on. But they're up there. There is a playlist, a Bible review playlist on my channel. So you'll be able to find that there as well. So what did I say I need to put on here, y'all? What? The Hebe spray around the house. Now, I couldn't do it today because it's going to rain. It's going to rain. So I'm going to, no problem, Lori. So this is very important. Spray around the house. Yes, there was a live little scorpion on my comforter in my bed. Yes, we're going to spray around this house. It's that time. And so you can't do it when it rains because the rain will wash everything away. So it's not raining. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm also going to be going to the dump tomorrow to dump all the dump trash. And this is just basically what do you call this trash? This is basically the shredding stuff and the stuff that I'm getting rid of. So I need to dump all that tomorrow as well. So make sure that I do that tomorrow. I also need to make a phone call. So I'm gonna put this, where do I want to put her call? Okay, and that's going to be important because this is a project that I'm working on with someone. Yes, honey. Yeah, most of them I find are dead, but some of them are definitely not dead. They're alive. And I have to make sure that I am getting that taken care of. So get that done. So I need to look into, and this is something that I might actually even do today, but I'm putting it for tomorrow just in case because I already have enough to do on my list for today. And remember that sometimes when you see this thing, it's going to take some time. Like for me to edit tomorrow's video, that might be an hour plus, if not, depending on what I have to do to this video out of my day. So I try not to put too many things. If I can do something else afterwards, I'll put it in there. You get Black Widow Spidos, Lori? Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Oh, man. I would sleep with wrapped up in a net or something. I would sleep wrapped up in a net. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I have to look into drain stopper, drain plug on. I have to do it on eBay because I want to see if eBay has a better price on the drain plugs than Home Depot or Lowe's, which is local. So I have to look into that. Whichever one has it better, then I'll probably order. Okay, and order. So I'll probably doing that for it. I also want to look into car care, y'all. Oh, so here are my projects. I've got a couple projects that's going on. Okay, I got a couple projects going on at the same time, and this is why this is about to be an overwhelming quarter. It's about to be an overwhelming quarter between now and the end of the year. So I am, of course, organizing the home. So with the organizing the home, which is including in why I'm shredding papers. The papers, oh my gosh. Mm-mm. So organize the papers. And so that includes now I've got to shred them. I've got to organize a incoming mail system to be able to handle the mail or handle papers. So I've got to do all those things. So organize the papers. Then I'm also doing my car care. And what the car care is, it's my car is coming up on 200,000 miles. Woohoo! And so I'm looking at the highest the care list or the recommended service list goes is 120,000 miles. And so I'm looking at 120,000 mile tune up list, and I'm going to be doing most of the things on the list. And so that's a big project. That's a big project. Now, a lot of these things we are DIYers, so we try to whatever we can do we do on our own, but that includes watching several YouTube videos, making sure we're researching the product. Sometimes we have to go look at the diagrams to get the OEM models, make sure we're getting the right thing off of eBay or the auto supply store. Or better yet, if it's something we can't find there, we got to go to, more specialty place to be able to get it. So do all of that and then perform the service. So yeah, this is going to be a bit. Also, we're doing the same thing, home care. And so even though the organizing the papers is kind of a part of the home care, but the home care is more of actually doing manual labor, physical projects like replacing all of those drain holes, and making sure everything is right with that. Make sure everything is tightened. Y'all, it's a renovation projects. All of that stuff is included in home care. So I have these three things that are very time consuming that's going on at the same time. And so I'm trying to touch one thing, one task related to the thing that I've chosen from each area, right? So organizing the paper, I may choose one tote and choose to do maybe one tote for the whole week, depending on the size of the tote. So it's not overwhelming, which means maybe I will spend an hour pulling papers out of the tote, shredding, and then leave the rest. And then I got to clean up back the little area, right? So maybe that's what I do for the day. Then for the car care, maybe I will either watch videos because I've got to make sure that it's something that I can do, right? I can do, or something my husband can do, or then we have to get a mechanic. So we have to make sure it's something that we can do. So watch videos and then find and order supplies. And that can take a little bit of time. I ordered a part, the headlight leveler, and it took maybe about 4 or 5 days to be able to get to me. So that puts back that project until it gets here. And then once it got here, it was already Sabbath on the weekend, so we had to wait until the next week to actually install it as well. And the installing, we had to take off the front. So, so things like that, we've got to make sure so that one little portion might take a little bit longer as well. For the home care, it's going to be the same exact process. We're picking one item from these categories and then we're, pursuing that one thing. And so yeah, y'all, that's it. That's it. You're on a declutter mission. Shredding is on your to-do list. Lori, it ain't no joke. So every time my shredder, I try to shred until my shredder needs a break. Once my shredder needs a break, I go ahead and I take a break. I go and do something else and come back. I try not to leave that area at all, or else, I'm getting distracted and I won't be back for 4 hours to that section. So I try not to do that. I try not to do that at all. So how would the things look on the day? So let's go ahead and put this here. Remember, I'm not putting everything on here. I'm not actually putting on here because it doesn't need to be there. And sometimes when you all see our planners or even my planner, it may look like it only has a small amount of things on there, but it depends on what the purpose of the planner is. I don't need to put that I have went on the prayer line this morning on here because that's not something that I need to stay focused on to make sure that I am doing at one particular time. But what I did need to make sure that I stayed focused on was I needed to make sure that I stayed focused on sorting and shredding. Right? So sorting and shred. So I needed to make sure that I was focused on that. Then I went ahead and I did my IG live this morning. So I did that. So I needed to make sure that I stayed focused on that because I didn't want to get too distracted off of that. Also, after I did the IG live, one of the things that's on my list of things to continue to do, 52 weeks, 52 changes, was to make sure that I cleaned my desk, y'all. I got to clean my desks. So after I plan, I need to make sure that I clean off my desk area. I cannot leave it dirty. That's not an option for me. So I cannot leave it dirty. And so even after I finish with this now, I have to clean it and put everything back the way it was before I sat down. That helps me to be able to stay focused and not be distracted. In the morning when I get up, if my desk is clean, I don't have to be distracted by cleaning the desk off. It's already done. Yeah. So that's one of the things that I'm trying to make sure that I do is to clean off my desk. I went ahead and I ate. I had dinner. I talked to hubby. I needed to make sure that I did this YouTube live because I said I was going to do it. So I did the YouTube live plus and plan, right? Which was a bonus because I was only going to do this section. But then when I picked the stickers, it's what I needed to do for next week. It's the stickers for next week. So I'm glad we did that. And so next week is already done. So I'm just going to do a review video of that on and post up on the channel. So that's another video that I'm going to do there. You use your Erin Condren horizontal for focus planning and your EC Hourly to keep your time management so you don't get distracted. There you go, Lori. And so you don't write everything that you write in your Erin Condren horizontal or your hourly in your in your horizontal. It's not necessary. It's really not necessary. So it may look like, dang, Tamara only did 2 things for the day, right? But what I'm also going to do, I am going to put my laundry here because I'm going to need to be focused on my laundry. So when I'm focused on my laundry, I'm going to do some more sorting and shredding because it's in the same area. And y'all know if I leave the area, it's not getting done. It will be all in the kitchen. So between the laundry here is going to be put the clothes in the machine, do some shredding, change out the clothes, put it in the dryer, put more clothes in the machine, do either some more shredding or fix dinner. So it's in that kitchen area. Plus, I did wash my dishes this morning. I loaded y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I'm using my dishwasher more. I am using my dishwasher more. I usually just stand up and wash the dishes by hand and put them in the dishwasher to dry. But this morning I was like, no, we're going to unpack the dishwasher and you're going to repack the dishwasher and set it to start. And that's what I did this morning. Cleaned out my sink. I was like, you go, girl. You go, girl. So I'm proud of myself for that. And then we're going to come back later tonight for this YouTube live. You got me? We're going to come back. And then I need to add into this my son's schedule because I do drop him to work. So I think he's working tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. So I'll be up and back out of the house at 6:30 to drop him to work. I got to write in the time that I've got to pick him up. Plus I've got this call, and this call is probably going to be maybe an hour, 2 hours long call. So yeah, and then I've got to also make sure that I have my live tomorrow morning at 8:30. So that is my IG live. So that I already know that I'm going to do as well. So some things I can already pre-plan for the week. Some things I'm not able to. And that's how it works. You don't have to put everything from one planner into the other planner. Some things it's a good idea to do that with because you will actually be able to you'll be able to remember it better. But some things you really don't need to do. You don't really need to do that. You don't really need to do that. So in the US, we cannot order the. Oh, Michael, sorry, Sonia, sorry, so sorry about that. Yeah, so but that's it. So this is what I'm doing here for this. I'm going to now roll over to my social media planner, write maybe one or two things. I'm not going to plan like do the decorative in here right now. I'm not about to do that in my social planner right now because it is 1:32, y'all, and according to my schedule, at 1:30, your girl's supposed to be resting. Your girl's supposed to be resting. So I'm going to take a break, drink some water, maybe eat a fruit if I feel like the need to eat a fruit or something, relax as well, and just take a breather. That's self-care. Self-care is knowing when to relax, take a breather, and get it together. Uh, we can do his YouTube. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm sorry. You bought two Happy Planner that starts in August. Oh, it's two different layouts. Yes, just use, I would say the first thing to do is to figure out which one is the one that you can actually plan with on a day-to-day basis. If you only had to be able to use one, if you only had one to use, which one would it be? That's first. My choice would always be a horizontal planner. That would be the one, and this is a 18-month one that I bought, which it's amazing and I love it. And if I had to choose, it would definitely be a horizontal planner like this. Now, for my social media, I'm finding that I'm going to probably need more space. So I'll need to segue into a horizontal planner being Frankenplanned in with the wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to use it a little bit longer just to see. Use the Supermom with it a little longer. But that's the first thing I would say for you, since you're not sure, is to figure out which one it is that's going to be the one that you're like, you know what? I can't. Like, I've got to be able to use this particular one if I had a choice and I could only choose one. If you could only choose one, which one would it be that you can use and actually be okay with using it? Have you tried the Happy Planner social? I have not tried the Happy Planner social media pages because they would not work really for me. Like, I don't need them. I don't need them. When I first saw the Happy Planner social media pages, I wanted them. Lori, I wanted them. But when I look at my planning style, when I also looked at what I actually really and truly needed from my social media planner, that was not going to be beneficial for me. I would just purchase it just to be having it. I would just buy it just to be having it. You know what I mean? And I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, because it wouldn't work for me. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I already have a planner. I already have pages, half sheets, full sheets, full size sheets, all sorts of types of paper. No, ma'am. I don't need it. So let me keep my money in my pocket and wait. I walk away. What do you put on the checklist with the dollars over it? Oh, Lord Jesus. What checklist has the dollar over it? On here? Okay. I didn't put anything here now, but what I can put here for this week is going to be the bills that I need to make sure that I'm checking and paying, or I can put certain things that I want to buy over here, okay, and how much it would be. So I'm going to spend some money. What do I need to purchase? Like, I need to buy gloves, right? I need to buy gloves. I just need to buy gloves because if I'm going to be touching all that gunky stuff in the bathroom, I need to buy some gloves. That's no ands, ifs, or but. We're even after we do the sink, after we do the stuff in the sinks, we're probably going to be changing the wax ring on the toilet, And so, you got to scoop all that wax stuff out. I need some gloves. Lori, Tamara needs some gloves. I need some gloves. I can't. I'm gonna need some gloves. So things like that. Just making sure I purchase the gloves for the week. That's one of the supplies that I'm going to need. I don't know the other things that I need to buy yet because I have not completed my research, but I can put that. And then if I need more, I'll just put another one here and put it there. So this is pretty easy to be able to do because I keep this with me when I'm working. I have it folded. I keep it with me, and this helps to draw me back to what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm sitting at the computer. This is right here. I'm doing my research. I found out the price for the part. I'm putting the name of the part and the price and where I'm going to get it from. I'm writing that information down. Yeah. I don't leave this book. I don't leave this at all. I don't leave this book. I don't leave this book. If I leave this page, it's only to be able to, if I have a half sheet in here, I have a half sheet, but I don't have a half sheet. I'm trying this out. I just added this today. So if I need to write something else, like a brain, something, if I have a thought, an idea, something just pops into my head that I need to do. I've got my running to-do list, my brain dump list right here. I roll over, I write it, and then I come right back to where I need to be. Focus, girl. You're supposed to be doing this. And so I don't ever leave this book to go do anything. And I don't have any other book in here with this. It's only this. So I can't be like, oh, I need to go plan my social media stuff because it popped into my head and it's going to be a distraction. And then I go into the back and find my social media planner and start planning. No, you always got to come back here. We always got to come back here as well. So that's me. Bills or things you buy. Lori says, I make a intentions list for the month, then pick from that only, and you know what you can get done that day. If you get extra done, then that's a bonus. Exactly. It's a bonus. One is vertical, the other is a dashboard. You overdo it all the time with your to-do list and you're overwhelmed. Okay, so the dashboard is going to have less space than your vertical will. In a way. I'm only saying in a way. Okay, let's go to August. Okay, let's go to a clean page. That's definitely not that clean. Let's y'all see I already start writing in. Okay, let's go here. So this part, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got six lines. 6 lines. You only have 6 lines. I need you to only pick the 6 things that you think you could get done for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 if you're really stingy and you want to write up top. That would be 7. But 6 things that you could do on your to-do list for the day. And that's it. Now, over here is going to be for your week. This is overall for your week, but this one thing is just today. So for your week, you might have more things to buy, but you might not buy everything the day. So you might need to get 2 things from one store, 3 things from another store, 5 things from another store. So you're going to one store this day, one store this day, one store this day. You know what I mean? So I think the dashboard, I would say try the dashboard first. Don't worry about your vertical. Try the dashboard first and see how that works for you for 1 to 2 weeks. If your brain is like, I forget it, I can't take it, then you go back to your vertical. Your vertical, though, if you're trying the dashboard only, I'm going to need you to remove your vertical completely from your line of vision. Stick it under the bed, in the garage. Just put it somewhere that's out of your sight. Okay, and the running list, I call it the running list. It's just a running. I put that on there. I put the words on there. Running. It's a running to-do list. September is set up the same exact way. September, the whole year is set up the same way. So it's see, it says daily. I will cover that up. It's a running to-do list, because your to-do list is never going to end. And if you go in with an attitude to think that you can ever finish all the things on your to-do list, you've already lost. So this is a running to-do list. It's a brain dump slash running to-do list, as well. And these are just the list of, suggestions. I'm suggesting to myself that I do that. You don't care if you fill all the slots, you just put what you can do. Exactly. Exactly. It's just a running list. Now, some people you might have to negotiate with your brain. And I say that a lot because I have to do that a lot with myself. I have to negotiate with my brain. Your brain will always tell you one thing, but then you can negotiate for something else, right? So your brain will be like, you're such a loser because you didn't get all the things done on your list. And then you're like, oh my gosh, look, I got 4 things done today. Yay, let's celebrate, right? And you're like, be happy, we got 4 things off the list done today, right? So then you can just go ahead and celebrate what you got done off the list versus looking at all the things that you did not get done. As well. So celebrate that. Make sure you check it off. Make sure you put a pretty sticker. Make sure you do things that feels like you're celebrating your wins and things that you get done as well. But I know, and I've said to myself that, hey, I cannot get all the stuff done. So it's like laundry. It's like laundry. Like you'll never get done. Ever. Never, ever. Sometimes you have more dirty clothes, sometimes you have less dirty clothes, but you'll never get done, because the same day that you think you've gotten all the clothes washed, all of them folded and put away, you're still wearing clothes and you have to take a shower and take them other ones off that day. More laundry is in the laundry basket. You're not done. You're not done. So you'll never be able to complete that to-do list. There will always be things. If you don't have something to do, y'all, you dead. You're dead. No, I need to see some things on my list to do. I need some things to live for. I need some things to live for, y'all. I need some things to live for. So, we're not about to finish that list. So just negotiate with your brain so that it can think about things a little differently, as well. That's true. What a good idea. I always feel defeated. Like, even though I got half a dozen things done, you haven't gotten anything done. Lori said it took her a long time to understand that. How wonderful. Definitely need to change the mindset. Yeah. It's all about the way that you look at things, your perspective. Oh my goodness. And I had to learn this as well, because I didn't come into planning learning this. I came into planning with making a long list, y'all. This was like my daily to-do list was the whole page. And I seriously expected to get the things done on this to-do list, and I would be exhausted. I would have worn myself out mentally, physically, emotionally, just wore myself out. Now, I don't mind taking the time to relax. Do you not see? I told y'all I'm about to go relax. I'm about to go drink some water, eat a fruit if I need to, be a lump, watch a YouTube video maybe, and then I will come back afterwards. I'm going to relax. I'm going to take that time out in my day to make sure I relax. I used to have it to where when you look at my daily schedule, there was nothing called breakfast. There was nothing called lunch. There was the only thing that was there was dinner. There was no food. Like, I was looking at it one day. That's when I first started tracking my time. I was looking at my schedule and my to-do list, and I was like, I haven't eaten like breakfast or lunch all week. Like, what is that? Like, I don't eat. And my body was stressed out, all of this thing. And I'm like, there's nowhere in my schedule for food at all. Look, warm and eat. At 11 o'clock, I warmed my food and I ate it. Even, and I had, by the time prayer line, I had my tea and fruit this morning as well before the prayer line. And so now I'm going to have some more fruit. And so you got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself in all of your doing, and understand that I'm not going to try to fill this up. Even though it looks pretty, when it's filled up, it's unrealistic. So instead of me filling it up, let me look, I'm going to fill this sheet up. I'm going to fill this other sheet up and only put 1 or 2 things. Well, now I got 4 things here, but just put a couple things on this here. It makes it more, I could do this. Like, I could do this. I could do this. But when I be looking over here at this list over here, I'm like, who's about to do that? And this thing here was for almost like the month. This was like for the month of July. This was the month of July. Okay, so this here is starting my August list. This is starting my August list right here. So this is starting my August list. So like I said, just take it easy. Take it easy. You fill the spaces in with doodles or stickers. Right, right, right. So definitely hope that helps. If you are coming in and you were not here before, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button as well. I will be back this evening at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we can do day 1 of our book review, 31 Days of Prayer for Your Husband, which is going to be life-changing for us, for them to hopefully by God's grace, but this is mainly for us. So let me head off here and clean off my desk, put my things away, and then I'm gonna leave this plan. I need to do my social media plan with me. I may come back live to do that social media. Nah, it'll be quick. I can't be quick. So I have to do that. But let me put my things away and I will see you all on the flip side. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate you all and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.